Good morning, guys. Good morning, online and offline. Online, guys, my voice is clear. Am I audible? Online, guys, my voice is clear. Is it audible? Okay. All right. What was discussed the last class? Yeah. We discussed the last class how to read the data from the sheet, data driven testing. Yeah. And today we are going to discuss about guys, how to read the data from the sheet. Maximum in real time also we are able to do how to read the data. In interview time, if they will ask how to write the data, how to write the data. If you guys are getting this question, for example, we have one sheet is there, we have one sheet is there. In the sheet, we have some data or information is there. If you want to change the name, if you want to change the name, how we are able to change the name? This is the second row, second column, second row, second column. How we are able to change the, how we are able to change the name? See, if you want to write a data through code, for example, I want to update name, this name or any name. If you want to update, how we are able to write the code? How we are able to write the code? Create the class, just you want to click on public static void main. Once you guys are creating the class, here the main method is not required. The main method is not required. Public static void writer inside of the bracket string sheet name comma string cell value comma into row comma into cell into cell. I provided some arguments sheet name, cell value, and a row and a column I provided. You guys are observe I provided string name, string cell value, and into row and into column. Once I provide that one, I need to provide Excel path. I need to provide here. Excel path I need to provide here. If you want to provide the Excel path, and here you need to close the sheet and right click on here, click on the properties and copy as path, and we need to provide, and after that you need to provide the name, and we need to provide XLSX. This is the extension. This is the extension. Once you guys are provide this one, Excel location, and here create the object of file. Once you guys are creating the object of the file fl equal to new file, and here we need to call Excel path. See, import. Once you guys are import the Java file, and after that we need to create a file input stream. We need to create a file input stream. We need to create the file input stream object. File input stream fi equals to new file input stream, and inside of this one we need to call fl. Inside of this one we need to call fl. File input stream you guys are import. File input stream you guys are import. Once you guys are import the file input stream, and after that we need to see guys, this is the location, this is the create the object for the file. Okay, and once you guys are create the object for the file, the location you need to call here, and if you want to provide any input, you need to create a file input stream. And once you guys are creating the file input stream, this object we need to call here, this object we need to call here, this object we need to call here, and after that we need to create a create the workbook object, create the workbook object. And if you want to create the workbook object XSF workbook WB equal to new XSF workbook, and we need to call fi, we need to call fi, and import, we need to import add throws declaration. Once you guys are create the object for the workbook, where I need to update the data, I need to update inside of the workbook, inside of the sheet. I want to update the inside of the sheet. Locate the sheet. If you want to locate the sheet XSF sheet equal to WB dot get sheet, WB dot get sheet. See, we need to call the one argument. We need to call one argument. This one you need to import. Once you guys are import the sheet, once you guys are provide the sheet, in the sheet I want to provide the data. Once you guys are provide the date, once you guys are provide the sheet, in the sheet where we need to provide the data, sheet dot get row dot create cell sheet dot get row create cell, and after that sheet dot I want to get the row, and I want to uh, inside of the row one sheet is there, inside of the sheet different rows is there, and inside of the row I want to set one cell, and after that set the cell value, set the cell value uh, sheet dot get row and create a cell, and not set the cell value, we need to set cell value. Yeah, set cell value. Once you guys are set the cell value, and the data is stored or not in specific location, we need to get the output. See, if you want to get the output, create the file output stream object, file output stream object, file output stream fo new file output stream new file. Here we need to provide this location. Just you need to import the file output stream. Once you guys are providing the file, see, if I want to get the output, where I need to get the output from, I want to get from this file. I want to get this from file. So I need to create a file output stream. Once I creating the file output stream, and I need to write a data. Just I need to write a data. Where I need to write a data? If I want to get the data, I want to write a data. Where I need to write a data? In this location, I want to write a data. I need to update the data. Okay. I will explain from starting. Listen carefully, guys. Okay. You guys are understand everyone. Line number 16. We need to provide the location. We need to provide the location, the file location. Line number 18. Line number 18. We need to create object for the file. We need to create a object for the file. Inside of the file, we need to call the object name. And after that, if I want to insert or any data, I want to create a object for file input stream. Once I creating the file input stream, inside of the file input stream, inside of the file input stream, the file object name I need to call, the file object name I need to call, and after that, I need to create a I need to create a object for the workbook. I need to create a object for the workbook. Inside of the workbook, I need to call the file input stream object. Once we call the file input stream object, once we call the file input stream object, and after that we need to create a sheet. One workbook is there. Inside of the workbook, one sheet is there. And sheet object name, the XSSF sheet object name equal to where I want to get the data. I want to get the data from the workbook. Inside of the workbook in specific sheet. Okay, I want to get the data. See, if I want to get the data, where I need to set the data? In expected row, in expected cell. There we need to set a cell value. There we need to set a cell value. And after that, once I set the data, I want to get the data output stream. I want to get the data where from file Excel sheet. I want to get the data. This is the process. If you guys are unable to understand, please ask me, guys. I will explain one more time. Okay? If you guys are unable to understand, you guys are, please ask me. I will explain one more time. So I want to write a data. Where I need to write a data? In workbook. In workbook. Okay, and after that I want to close fi dot close and fo dot close everything. Once I update the data, file input stream I need to close, file output stream I need to close. Once I get the data, and I will close everything. I will close everything. So this is we call how to write a data from code to Excel sheet. How to write a data from code to Excel sheet. And you guys are observed where we need to update the data. If you want to update the data, we need to create one more class. Writer.exp. Just I want to provide I no need to provide any public static void main. Why? Because without main method, what I need to use? If you want to execute the code, must and should main method is required. So without main method, how we are able to execute the code? By using by using what? By using. I said we no need to use any framework inside of somewhere. I said where? Yes, correct. We need to use TestNG framework, public void, public void, data provide. So, not this one. Yeah, this clause I need to copy. Once I copy this that clause, extend, I need to use the class name dot write. Already I provided what I provided, sheet name, and what is the next one? Cell value, row, column. Okay, so I want to provide a sheet here. Which sheet I will verify? This is my expected. Okay, so sheet 1, just you need to copy sheet 1. Sheet 1 you need to copy, and once you guys are provide the sheet 1, and here what type of data we need to provide just in the sheet, in that sheet. Okay, see, this name is not there, this name is not there. So just I need to provide this name, where I need to provide second row, second column, second row, second column. Just I want to import add throws declaration. Okay, so if you want to cross check, you guys or verify this one, this name is there or not. No. Okay, name is not there. So just you guys are verifying, control S. Now if you want to execute this one, you need to provide at the rate test, at the rate test. You guys are import annotation, you guys are import the annotation. Once you guys are import the annotation, okay, then I need to execute this one. Okay, right click on here, run as one test ng. Okay, one test ng. Just I want to execute this one. Once I execute this one, the data is fetched or not, I need to verify. Still it is loading. Oh my God. File not found exception. Why? Because that file is open, that is the problem. Okay, so I said clearly, if you guys are execute any code, Excel related code, first you need to close the file, then we need to execute the code. That is the process. If you want to execute, whenever you open the Excel sheet, you execute the code that is not executed successfully. We got file output C. Now you guys observe data provider is pass. So you can close, you can refresh. The data is updated or not, Lasya. Okay. So this is our expected. You can open, see, second row, second column. If you want to update second row, first column, see, second row, first column. You want to update the second row, first column. Just I need to provide, okay, and close. Now I will execute. Yeah. So I need to minimize. You can open the Excel sheet. See guys, second row, first column. So that is the process if you want to update the data in Excel sheet. Is it clear? It is clear. It is very, very important code. Read and write. Read and write. It is very important code. Yes, write down. How to write the data. How to write the data. If you want to write the data, we need to create how to write the data in Excel sheet. How to write the data in Excel sheet. If you want to write the data, if you want to write the data, we need to create two string. We need to create two testng classes. If you want to write the data, we need to create two testng classes. Okay, we'll stop. Next line. In parent class, in parent class, we need to provide in parent class, we need to provide the the parent in parent class, we need to provide the Excel file location, the Excel file location with extension, okay, and create the object for the file, and create the object for the file, create the object for the file. Inside of the file, we need to call, inside of the file, we need to call, inside of the file, we need to call the sheet location. Inside of the file, we need to call the sheet location. Okay. The next one, we need to create a object for, we need to create a object for file input stream. We need to create a object for file input stream. Inside of the file input stream, inside of the file input stream, we need to create a file input stream. Inside of the file input stream, we need to call we need to call file object name. We need to call file object name. Okay, full stop. Next, create the object for Excel workbook. Create the object for Excel workbook. Create the object for Excel workbook. Inside of the workbook, we need to call inside of the workbook, we need to call file input stream object name. File input stream object name. Okay. Next line. File input stream object name. Next line. Okay. Next line. If you want to provide the data in specific sheet, if you want to provide the data in specific sheet, if you want to provide the data in specific sheet, we need to we need to we need to create a below command. If you want to provide the data in specific sheet, we need to create a below command. Line number 24, line number 24, line number 24. You guys are right on. Clear? Okay. Next one. Once we call the sheet argument, once we call the sheet argument, once we call the sheet argument, inside of the sheet, once we call the sheet argument, inside of the sheet, we need to provide, we need to provide in specific row, in specific row and a specific cell value. Sorry, in specific row and a specific column. In specific row and in specific column. Next, once we provide the data is insert or not. Once we provide the data, once we provide the data is insert or not. We need to cross check. Once we provide the data is insert or not. We need to cross check with the file output string. We need to cross check with the file output string. Next, we need to cross check with the file output stream. Okay. Next, In child class, in child class, we need to provide the expected data in specific row and a specific column. Inside of the child class, we need to provide expected data in specific row and specific column. In specific row and specific column. Okay, done. This related code I will upload in Google Classroom. Otherwise, you guys are take the screenshot as your wish. Okay, done. Yes, take it this one. The child class also you guys are take it. It is done, guys. Put the heading cucumber. Put the heading cucumber. First of all, what is the cucumber? What is the difference between cucumber and TestNG and data driven framework? By using cucumber, by using cucumber, we are able to provide Gherkin language. What is the Gherkin language? In this Gherkin language, everyone able to understand. That is the plain English. Why we need to use the cucumber? Already TestNG is there and data driven is there. Why we need to use the cucumber? In real time, so many customers is there non-IT background. How they will understand the code? How they will understand the code? If you want to provide any code, those people also able to understand or not, we need to cross check. We need to cross check. How we are able to provide the Gherkin language in Cucumber? How we are able to provide the Gherkin language in Cucumber? The Cucumber completely depends on three classes. The first class is the future, step definition, test runner. The complete Cucumber depends on these two classes. First of all, what is the future class? In this future class, we are able to provide future, background, scenario, scenario outline, and Gherkin and scenario and scenario outline and Gherkin examples we are able to use. In future, we are able to provide future file, background, scenario, scenario outline, and examples we are able to provide. This complete information we are able to provide inside of the future file that is constant in real time also. In real time also, that is constant. The future, what is the future? Explain the functionality. The future will explain the what we need to do, that functionality the future will explain. The future will explain what we need to do, the future will explain. Example, Salesforce login verification. Salesforce login verification successful. The future will explain what I need to do. The Salesforce login verification successful. What is the background? If I want to do the Salesforce login successful, what is the background? If I want to do the Salesforce login successful, I need to provide background, launch AUT under backgrounds. Launch AUT. If you want to do the login verification, must and should we need to do the launch AUT under background. Every test case before background will be executed. Every scenario before background will be executed. See, in TestNG, at the rate to test, every test before method will be executed. Is it clear? Here in Cucumber, every scenario before background will be executed. In Cucumber, every test case before method will be executed. In Cucumber, every scenario before background will be executed. Is it clear? The next one, scenario. The scenario will execute only one time. The scenario will execute only one time. The scenario outline will execute number of times based on the examples. The scenario will execute one time. The scenario outline will execute number of times based on the examples. What is the Gherkin language? Given, when, then, and, but. Mostly we are able to use given, when, then, and. What is the given? User launch the application URL given. When enter the username and password, then click on login button and get the title. Gherkin language. Every customer, every user able to understand the Gherkin language. Given, provide the application, launch the application URL. When user provide username and password, then click on login button and get the title. Get the title. This language everyone able to understand. This language everyone able to understand. So this information we need to provide inside of the future file. This information we need to provide inside of the future file. Is it clear? Anyone, any doubt? Anyone, do you have any doubt? Online and offline? Future file, you have any doubt? What is the future? And what is the background? And what is the scenario? What is the scenario outline? What is the gherkin? And what is the example? Everyone able to understand? Do you have any doubt? If you have any doubt, please ask me. I will explain one more time. Okay, I will explain. Future will explain what I need to do. Background, every scenario before background will be executed. Scenario will execute only one time. Scenario outline will execute a number of times, depends on the example. Gherkin language, that is the plain text or plain English. That English everyone able to understand. In Jira, we have one option is there in Jepper scale, step by step, and Gherkin language. We have one option is there, step by step, BDD, Gherkin language. This is the Gherkin language. Is it clear or not? Future clear? Yeah. The next one, step definition. Step definition. What is the step definition? In step definition, whatever you provide inside of the future file, whatever we provide inside of the future file, the steps related code we need to provide under step definition. Launch the application. This related information you need to provide inside of the step definition file. Whatever you provide inside of the future file, as it is that related code we need to map inside of the step definition file. Launch the application URL. This related code we need to provide inside of the step definition file. User provide username and password. This related code we need to provide inside of the step definition file. And click on login button. This related get title. Everything whatever you provide inside of the future file, everything that related information you need to provide inside of the step definition file. It is clear? అర్థమైందా? Clear? What is the feature? What is the step definition? Clear? Clear or not? The next one, test runner. If you want to execute any Cucumber code, always we need to execute inside of the test runner. If you want to execute any Cucumber code, always we need to execute inside of the test runner. In test runner, we are going to provide some options. The first one, cucumber.class. The next one, cucumber options, cucumber.class and cucumber options. Cucumber.class and cucumber options. We need to provide these two commands you need to provide. After cucumber options, we need to provide futures. Here, what I need to provide inside of the futures? The future file location. The future file location. We need to provide future. The future file location. You need to provide future. The next one, glue. Glue. Did you get any? Do you people are heard this word? Glue. See, inside of the glue, you guys are able to provide this step definition package name. You need to provide step definition package name. Here, future file location. And here, step definition. The next one, monochrome equals to true. What is the monochrome? The monochrome is the readable format. We are able to get the readable format inside of the console. The next one, dry run. Dry run equal to true. Dry run equal to true. When you guys are provide the dry run will compare future file and step definition. Whatever you provide inside of the future file, the future file related information is there or not in step definition, the dry run will verify. If you guys are provide dry run equal to true, everything is there. For example, if you guys are this step you guys are miss, this related code you guys are miss inside of the step definition, we got a error. Is it clear or not? It is clear or not? Whatever you guys are provide inside of the future file, every step is there or not in step definition, the dry run will verify. Total how many steps is there here? 4 is there. 4 is there. This 4 steps related information is there or not in step definition. Who will verify? Dry run will verify. Is it clear? The next one, strict equal to true. The dry run will verify whatever we provide inside of the future file, whatever we provide inside of the future file. In step definition also, we need to provide that related information. The strict will verify. For example, we have in this future file, we have 4 steps is there. We did inside of the step definition 3 steps. If you want to provide 3 steps inside of the step definition, we have 4 steps is there in future file. If you want to provide the 3 steps inside of the step definition, must and should you need to provide strict equal to true. Why? Because if you guys skip any future file, the strict will be handle step definition. If you guys are skip any step from future file, in test runner, must and should you need to provide strict equal to true. Clear? Is it clear or not? The next one, tags. If you want to execute any type of testing, retesting, regression testing, smoke testing, sanity testing, if you want to do any type of testing, you need to provide tags. We need to provide tags. The next one, format. What type of format we need to print? We need to print pretty print format. We need to print pretty print format. These are all we are able to use in test runner. This is the Cucumber folder structure. How many folders is there total? How many files, classes is there? Future class, step definition, test runner. Clear? In future file, what we need to provide? First one, future. Second one, background. Third one, scenario. Fourth one, scenario outline. Last one is the Gherkin language. And one more thing, examples. In step definition, whatever you provide inside of the future file, you need to map as it is inside of the step definition file. In test runner, if you want to execute any Cucumber code, we need to execute always inside of the test runner. In test runner, first we need to declare cucumber.class, and next we need to provide Cucumber options. Under Cucumber options, under Cucumber options, under Cucumber options, we need to provide futures equal to. Inside of the future, you need to provide the future file location. And next one, glue. Inside of the glue, we need to provide the step definition, package name. We need to provide the step definition package name. The next one, dry run. The dry run will validate whatever you provide inside of the future file. As it is, the data is there or not in step definition. The dry run will validate. The next one, monochrome. Monochrome. The monochrome, if you want to provide monochrome equal to true, we are able to get readable format. We are able to get readable format. If you want to skip any step from future file, Whatever you provide in future file, that related one step is missing in step definition. The time we need to provide strict equal to true. If you want to provide the pretty print format, you need to use the format. If you want to execute any type of testing, we need to provide tags. This is we call Cucumber. Clear? Anyone? Any doubt? Abhijit is clear. Once it is clear, I will show you how to do the setup, Cucumber setup. Everyone able to understand? Everyone able to understand? Yeah. Cucumber setup. Monochrome readable format. If you want to provide monochrome equal to true, we are able to get the readable format in console. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah, done. If you want to do the setup, we need some dependencies. The first one, Cucumber, plugin. Next one, Naturals, Cucumber plugin and natural. The next one, Selenium with Java, JUnit, TestNG, and Cucumber, Java, Cucumber, JVM, Gherkin, Gherkin, Kobethura. These are all dependencies is required for Cucumber project. These are all required in Cucumber project. See, yes, you guys are also go to hell, install new software, or else go to hell, Eclipse Marketplace. And you need to enter Cucumber plugin. Click on go. See guys, Cucumber Eclipse plugin is there. This is the first one. Click on install. Click on install. Everything I installed in front of you. Carefully you guys are installed Cucumber. Okay. And click on I accept the terms and conditions. Click on finish. See here, installing software. Installing software. Still it is installing. Let's wait. Once you people are able to get this one, click on select all, click on trust select. Still it is installing. While installing any software, you don't do any action. If you guys are doing any action, that is not working. Yes, Sri Lakshmi, select all, click on trust and select all. Do you want to restart? Yes. And click on launch. Click on launch. Once you guys are click on the launch, then it should be displayed the software and close. And this is the project. Setup is going on. Done. Setup is completed. Okay. And after that, and after that, we need to get the natural, natural Eclipse Marketplace. Cucumber plugin is done. Next one, natural. If it is there, natural, you need to enter natural plugin. So we don't have a natural We don't have a natural plugin and close. And you guys are go to the help, install new software. Here you need to enter natural, Cucumber natural. Okay, we need to open the Chrome browser. Natural plugin for Eclipse. Back, we need to search in Google. See guys, we have natural is there here. Copy this one and go to install new software and select and enter. See guys, naturals is there. Okay, so select the checkbox, click on next, click on next. Okay, Cucumber plugin under naturals. These two plugins we are able to add in Eclipse level. Remaining we need to provide inside of the pom.xml. So click on next. I accepted terms and condition, click on finish. And click on select all, trust and selected. It is installed. Yes, select all, trust and select. Again, you can do the restart. Why? Because once you guys are do the restart, it will be set up. You don't skip the restart. Okay. Once you guys are restart the Eclipse, whatever you stored inside of the whatever you install inside of the Eclipse, that will be update while restarting. Both are is important, Cucumber and TestNG. Okay, some people are using Cucumber, some people are using TestNG. Most of people are using TestNG. And nowadays, some people using the Cucumber. Yeah, that's why I'm telling both frameworks. The setup is completed. The setup is completed. Now I need to create a project. I need to create a Maven project. ABS underscore ABS9 underscore yes cucumber cucumber and same I will provide here and click on finish. See guys, ABS cucumber. Refresh and extend. See one folder structure it should be displayed. Extend. Open the pom.xml. Open the pom.xml. Control S. What I was discuss every pom.xml related information we need to provide here. Okay. Is it clear? It is clear guys. This one I will create tomorrow. Pom.xml. First same like you need to go to the Maven repository. And once you go to the Maven repository, first one is the Selenium with Java. Selenium with Java. Get the latest one and copy. Go to pom dot dependencies. Dependencies. Under dependencies, you need to provide the first one. Next one, JUnit or TestNG. You need to provide the TestNG. Copy and paste it here. Next, Gherkin language, JUnit, and after that, we need to provide JUnit. Next, Cucumber, JVM, Cucumber, JVM. You need to add Cucumber, JVM. Okay, like this. You need to add the. Okay, we need to add that one. Cucumber JVM is there. Gherkin language like this. You need to add. Once add that one, you need to right click and run as Maven clean. Then the clean is success or something we got error. Dependencies is mistake. Dependency copy, not dependency, dependencies, Control S, right click, building is going on, building is going on, just wait, download the documentations, yes. Now we can clean, okay, build is success, okay. The remaining I will start from tomorrow, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, Cucumber, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Thank you guys, thank you very much. I will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Cucumber will be closed. And next day I will start. What is that one? What is that one? Frameworks. Frameworks is completed. API. I think before 20, not 2015. Before 15, I am able to close. 15 or 20. Huh? After API, Jenkins. After Jenkins, Git. After Git, database. After database, go to home. Okay? Yeah, Manohar. I will do it. Okay. Definitely I will do. Notes. Okay, guys. Thank you. Okay, guys. Thank you.